So what we're going to talk about today is top 10 best projects to develop your coding skills or develop your resume. The game. What we have here is Red Bull and ice in a wine glass. I am first going to search the web, and then I'm going to inject my own opinion and my own thoughts and philosophy into what I find online, and then I'm going to craft this well-reasoned answer to that question for you. So I came up with what is important in my opinion, and the most important thing I wrote at the top is that you need to think about your projects in a more general term. Don't be like making projects in JavaScript. Don't make a to-do app in React. Ask yourself, what is React? It must fit in a more general category. So if I want to categorize this, it's a web framework that is based on components and updating only the components that have changed information, just avoiding any unnecessary DOM updates. Just putting React in that category and then coming up with what technologies React is using, you can define a project as writing a web framework that is component based. And it's very easy when you think about it this way to panic about it, but just you need to control yourself and not panic. Just ask yourself, if I wanted to build something, code something like React, what would it be like? And then a good practice is to search up the technologies that React is using. Like I can see single page, server rendering, and DOM. Just knowing the technologies that it's using or providing you with, and trying to replicate those technologies or use them in a way that kind of works like React makes you understand React so much better than just writing a to-do list app in React. I categorized everything into 3 different categories. First is computer stack, second is coding techniques, third is technologies that are important. Computer stack, we have hardware, architecture, assembler, compiler, the language, OS, network, graphics, and software. And now you can see that people really love to pick two of these sections, and that's programming languages and then software. So they learn JavaScript and then they code a web page, but they're missing all of the other parts, and they're really important. If you're interested in learning about computer stack, I recommend following my journey, because that's literally what I'm working on right now. And then in coding techniques, we have data structures, algorithms, malloc, which is basically data structures and algorithms. And then we have rendering and shading. Those are the categories when it comes to techniques. For this part, you can pick a language, whatever, just code all of these, anything that exists in these 4. You can see algorithms and data structures implemented in JavaScript. So you should build something like that, just a repository full of data structures and algorithms that you implemented. And then for the last part, we have technologies. And we have Linux, C, C++. These 3 are a must. So if you haven't done any shell scripting or any Linux work, please do. And then add that to your resume. That's very important. And then C and C++ are just the core of everything. You need to know a little bit of C no matter what you do. Just a little bit of C. Do it. If you don't have any C projects in your resume, it's time. Prioritize that. For C++, that'll actually help you understand OOP better. After doing something in C, just do something in C++. I don't know, like a tiny game of Pong or something, just do it in OOP. And then we have just-in-time compiled or interpreted languages. There it is again. Find the group of things that contains the technology that you're trying to learn about. Do something that helps you understand that entire group. If you want to understand JavaScript, do something related to go study just-in-time compiled languages. Just-in-time compiled languages are basically languages that are compiled on the fly, right before execution. And then interpreted languages, that means Python. They're not compiled at all. They're just interpreted. If you want to get good at Python, after doing a few projects in Python, a very good project that can make a difference in your resume and like set you apart from other people would be something related to interpreted languages, like writing your own interpreted language. It's a lot easier than what you think it would be like. There's like a bunch of tools that you can use and just come up with something, just a tiny project. You can like use other libraries to just try. It's not going to be that hard, and it's going to be very, very valuable, and it's definitely going to make a difference when you put that in your resume. In the end, we have OpenGL or Vulkan or anything rendering related. I know I didn't give you any specific projects to do, but let me know what you think. I'll be working on this still, and the progress on this is very slow at the moment. I'm excited about this LCD that I got. And we're gonna code an assembler, then we're gonna code a RISC-V, put it on there, code an operating system, put it on there, code a browser, put it on there, and then in the end, that'd be a completely customized computer with a custom OS running a browser. I am documenting my journey through videos and docs, and I'll be sharing these docs with you. You can actually go through it and do it as a project and achieve the same results if you want.